I'm conflicted. I'm conflicted. Because I'm like, okay, do y'all think I wrote down like 4 questions because I got so into it. But do y'all think that Zach did too much? I'm conflicted because I feel like he did too much, but then I feel like I expected him to do stuff like that. And if you do feel like he did too much, do y'all think he did too much when he left Fatima at the firm? Do y'all think he did too much when he got there and he's finna get to fighting with Aaron? Or do y'all think he did too much when he pushed through everybody just to get to Karen? I said, look, Zach, you tripping. I said, you tripping. Look, it's they waited. I thought this was gonna go completely different, but I did like the episode. So the episode ended. We're gonna start there. Karen says she know who the baby daddy is. Danny thinks that it's Aaron. I said at this point, I think it's Aaron too. I think it's Aaron too. But then she said she already knew who the baby daddy was. Well, yeah, she said she know who the baby daddy is, and that's what we won't see that until next week, y'all. Do y'all think? Comment down below. Do y'all think? Did I say it for that? Comment down below if y'all think that the baby daddy is Aaron or Zach. But look, the next few episodes, Zac and Fatima finna be into it, and I feel like I expected that. I'll be into it too. Look, Zac had to tell him to let her go. They had to tell him to let her go. I was gonna start with something else, but then the way he pushed through her, what was I gonna start with? I don't forget. But he pushed through her. I said, "You tripping? You don't left Fatima." First, Fatima used the right word. At first, I was like, "She don't call Angela." Oh my goodness, she don't call Angela, and I'll tell her how this gonna go. But I will say, Angela did try to get her a different perspective this time. She told her, "Okay, maybe it's because they was together for 3 years and the fact that they did think that she was dead and everything." But I still feel like he did too much. He did. Then he said, "I promise I'm gonna help you rebuild." And I said, "Okay, you don't forgot you got a fiance. You tripping." Now that's one thing too. Okay. And then nobody even mentioned the baby. Nobody said, "Okay, is the baby okay?" They over here, everybody just so focused on Karen. I'm like, is anybody gonna ask? And it turns out, spoiler alert, Jennifer did not set the salon on fire. She didn't set the salon on fire. And I said it would have been better if she had done it. Because now it's like they always build up stuff. It's like with the credit card thing. They did all that over the credit card storyline just for it to be some random client. Now the salon caught fire and some random dude. They say they think it's the firefighter dude. No, it was what they called. Who was that dude? He said that it was an older man. And I said, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. It would have been better if the Jennifer lady had done it because they built so much up for it. They built it up just for it to be some random. And then the dude, she said the dude saved her. So look, they rewrote that. I ain't gonna say they rewrote it, but y'all know how I had said, if you didn't know, sometimes they write 2 versions of a show or a movie and they decide which one they're gonna use. Because they had spoiler piece of Karen in the same clothes. She was covered in like smokes and stuff. I said smokes. She was covered in smoke and she was talking to the firefighter. They did not show that scene. Then they also showed, well, I guess that's coming later with the what's his name? Jason Weaver, Brian. I guess that's coming later because they got some pictures of her talking to him as well. So they're coming later. But yeah, look, they why they do that? They it's just like the credit card scene all over again, the storyline. Because it's like why you build it up? They over here crying and stuff. But I do like how she walked up and then she was like, she was about to go off on Pam and everything. And Fatima was watching Zach the entire time. She was watching him the entire time. Said, Zach, at some point you gotta acknowledge your fiance. He over here about to fight Aaron. And I feel like I understand why Fatima is upset. I understand. He did unbad her. And what I was saying about Angela is I said at first I was like, she called Angela. Y'all know as a team she always keeping a mess and all this stuff and throwing rocks. What they say, throw rocks and hide your hand. That's what she be doing. But she actually was the voice of reason. But I still don't agree. I'm conflicted. I feel like I partially agree. I expect him, but nobody mentioned the baby. Nobody mentioned the baby. I would say, okay, with her for 3 years, so of course you're gonna care. But at some point, you had to acknowledge your fiance. Pam had to tell you that she was gone and everything. Look, Pam was in the car. I said Pam was so distraught at first about Karen possibly being dead and everything, but not enough to say how fast Zach was driving. she said, She said, Andy told Fatima to speed up, and she was like, I am or something. And she was like, not as fast as Zac. And she said, I see that. I said, Pam, mind your business. Then she thought these dudes for take her home. Something Pam said, what did she say when Aaron called her? She was like, you ain't gonna give me no. I said, well, that's some ski stuff to say. And I was like, I knew he was calling, I said he was either gonna apologize to her or he was gonna ask about Karen. But yeah, they built up all this, y'all, just to say it was some random dude. And I said that it would have been so much better if it had been the lady. I mean, we didn't know her like that. I could, but at the same time, I still want to know who John is. Who is this John dude? Did you make the name up, or did he tell you? Did he say that his name was John? Like, is that his middle name? Is that his real name? Is that his name that he give when you want to talk to somebody or mess with somebody, but you don't want them to know your real information? And then you know how was it last season? Yeah, the end of season 4. Pam said she found out this information about the girl, and Karen said she didn't want to know. So I'm guessing they're gonna build a bigger storyline around it. But yeah, she said she had passed out, and the dude came. He said he was feeding the homeless or something. And I said that's another thing. This girl passed out. Her was close to the hospital, and that's how she found out she found out. But I said that still don't make sense because didn't she just tell them what was it, episode 1? She was like, I'm going tomorrow to get the test done, unless she got it did while she was at the hospital, but I don't know. Yeah, what else I said I was gonna talk about? I already talked about Pam. Logan. So Logan, I said Logan just as low down as Q. And I said figures. He mentioned he saw the surveillance at the airport. How you see the surveillance at the airport but not at the bank? Y'all know I've been studying talk about that in my videos. And I said, and um he said that he got a promotion from that case, from the bank robbery. So these people robbed the bank. I said, no, Q robbed the bank. Then he mentioned that Q was on substances. They found substance called and he had a weapon. That's the first strike. That's the first strike. He had substances. That's the second strike. The fact that he's lying regardless, that's the biggest strike. How you trust? Look, Tyler Perry be tripping. He be tripping at this point. Cause ain't no way. Them banks always supposed to have surveillance. Cause if you saw the surveillance for that, but not that, and he was like, I got a promotion, and I'm gonna throw you back in jail, and you won't get the deal, and all this other stuff. But I'm gonna put my review up later, y'all. And I said, so you really don't care that he the one who did it? Talking about you saw the surveillance. Nobody care about that, but they said that Sabrina's supposed to come up with a plan. Sabrina's supposed to come up with a plan. Maurice still talking about he gonna get Q to confess. And I said, don't do nothing crazy. Bio, we gotta talk about him too. I said, wasn't there a scene when Bio made a comment about Maurice? I think he was talking to Sabrina. If he wasn't talking to Sabrina, it was after or during when he met Maurice, and Sabrina called him on it. But he said it wasn't like that. He have some of them people in his country or something. He played it out, but he done called Maurice disgusting and all that. I said, well, that was rude. Now I agree that Maurice be doing too much at times, but you don't call nobody disgusting. And Sabrina told I mean not Sabrina, Maurice told Sabrina about him and everything. But I guess we're gonna see more of that storyline later. And I said, then they don't got all these millions from this money. I said, oh Lord. So now here come the blackmail, the threats, or whatever it's gonna be. Because now look how you acted. Oh my goodness. I want to say that, but because we saw that scene, I can't remember exactly what it was, but it's to be expected. But yeah, I said, look, here we go. But they don't. This is why you don't borrow money. They borrow millions. I ain't finna borrow. You don't borrow nothing. But they don't borrow millions. So where you gonna get it back? But they say once they clear all the charges, you could get the money back. You could get the money back or something. But yeah, he finna get ready to say marry me. He gonna get ready to blackmail her. He gonna get ready to do something once she call him out or dump him. Remember how? Wait, was that him or somebody else? That wasn't Jacoby, was it? It was somebody who started acting a certain way. I can't remember. But yeah, all Gary was already there for Aaron, but he was there. Preston showed up for Danny. Calvin showed up for Sabrina. Maurice was already there. He came with Sabrina and everything. But yeah, Zac pushed everybody out the way. Zac tripping. Zac tripping. What y'all think? Do y'all think he was tripping? I don't know. He treated her like she wasn't there. I understand it wasn't about her in that moment. And I understand they was together for some years. And I understand she was okay. He just up there. I don't know, Zac. You tripping. I don't know if that's just how they wrote this doggone show. You know Tyler Perry be tripping sometimes. But That's crazy. The way he did her. But yeah, Angela did say, try to basically be the voice of reason and everything. I said, look at Angela. I said, you need to do that on Sister, not Sisters, on Zatima too, because you be over there stirring up mess. But Zac promised, he promised to help her rebuild the doggone salon. Now, do y'all think that's doing too much? I think that's doing too much. I said, how you in Fatima's face the entire time? Pam saw that too. She told Zac and everything. She told Zac. But yeah, what else? It was something else. I don't know what it was. They didn't show too much. I said the whole cast was on there tonight, y'all. Everybody was gathered. Well, I ain't gonna say the whole cast because he wasn't there. He don't count. He don't count. Logan don't count. They didn't show that dude. What was his name? Jonah. But yeah, but the main characters, I said the main characters. I think everybody, yeah, basically all the main characters was on there. Yeah, but Pam didn't do it. I forgot to say that Pam was not responsible. They said the fire started at the back door. I was like, dog, I thought the lady did it. I thought the lady did it. Did all this suspense for nothing. But I still liked the episode though. The girls, they was all just gathered around and everything, saying that they never want to experience nothing like that. And I said, yeah, I liked this episode. Did y'all like it? Let me see. Let me see. Was it anything else that I had wanted to talk about? I already talked about Fatima being upset and everything. Yeah, that's it. But I'm about to get ready to do the review now, y'all. So stay tuned for more videos. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, deuces.